All right, we got Ghost Veil on the screen. And it is a pretty aggressive Delmise build, it looks like. This is what I thought would be the best way to play the deck. Is just all in on the Delmise. Oh, it is literally just Delmise to Dunsparce. Pokegear, Dunsparce on the other side. I have no idea what this matchup is then. Mist Energy. Abra. Oh no. The Mega Lopunny matchup's got to be bad. They got Prism Energy in there as well, right? What are the Prism Energy for? Oh, it must be just for Moltres? Moltres maybe something else? I guess it makes no sense to play the basic fires. Yeah, there's Moltres in there. Moltres maybe a monkey. Oh, true. They could have a monkey in there as well, yeah. Maybe Stunfisk. Maybe Stunfisk. Yeah, this has to be a bad matchup for the Ghost Veil, right? Because you can't one-hit KO a Lopunny. I mean, they do have to set up. This matchup depends on how many Wallies they play. I mean, they play 4. Unless you mean just how many they're able to play, obviously, yeah. But the deck's pretty good at doing that, so I don't know. The deck is pretty good. Dude, they're shuffling and cutting that deck like they need them to dead draw. Okay, enriching here. Now they do need a basic here. All right, they got the air balloon to protect the enriching energy as well. Yeah, the rest of the hand was dead. Now they can air balloon retreat to the Moltres and sacrifice that. Oh, they're gonna ultra. Oh, actually, you can ultra ball with the Moltres and get Fan Rotom, right? That works as well. Just get the Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom finds the rest of the squad. Oh yeah, what is Dunsparce's attack? I completely forgot. Does it? It does pivot itself to the bench, right? Did that qualify as a pile shuffle? It was something. That's for sure. It was definitely something. Pivots for one colorless. Okay, yeah. All right, there's the Fan Rotom. I guess we just pivoted to the Fan Rotom then. Same thing. What's the strat with the Delmise? It does 170 damage. You hit for 170, and then you have, you can play Clefairy, so you want to KO Dragapult, and then you can also play the green one, the Sinestro that does 40 to everything, so you can set up Ogre Pawns and Pheasantipity and stuff to be KO'd by the Delmise. All right, there's a run. Can they actually get? Oh, they have it in hand. They had the turn 1 attack going second. Oh, are they going to go for Lily over? They are going to go for the Lily. Interesting. I think they had the... Is it Roxy or Roxanne or whatever? I mean, all they need is an Ultra Ball or a Prism Tower in 2 pieces, so it's not that hard to pull off, but... I guess we'll see if this is like a full Ghost Veil deck or just kind of a Delmise deck. Okay, looks like they definitely got there. Oh, Gwen. Yeah, that's what it's called. I will not be watching the rebroadcast of Turin, no. They do play Legacy Energy. That'll buy them a turn. The Dunsparce doesn't have free retreat, but its attack switches it to the bench. Ghost Veil reminds me of Lost Zone without Comfeys. Yo, it is kind of similar, yeah. Oh, they need to get 4 though. That's why they didn't go for the Gwen play. They need to get 4. It's not just 2. They need 4 in the discard pile. I mean, I feel like getting 4 here is pretty important. Oh, we whiffed the attack. Okay. Alright, they just chill. $40 active. I mean, I guess maybe they think they get stuck for a turn, but they do have the air balloon in hand, so they're not going to get stuck here, obviously. Petrol Blender, right? No, I don't think anyone's playing. The Petrol Blender build is just bad. You need to play like actual draw supporters so you can actually play the game. Petrol Blender is good for the first turn to attack, and then after that, all your Petrols are just dead cards, and then you wish your Ace-Spec was Legacy Energy. Why didn't they cycle? Didn't they have the Dunsparce to cycle there first? Maybe they're trying to save the air balloon for the Lopunny, and they really don't. Maybe they're just going to chill for a turn. That's interesting, though. Because they could have cycled the Dunsparce and got the Enriching back to just see more cards. Or am I troll? Do they not have a Dunsparce in hand? Oh, yeah, that sequence makes no sense. So do we always cycle? We should always cycle the Dunsparce there. We could have cycled the Dunsparce, and then if we want to get the Enriching back, we could have, but we don't have to. But we just see so many more cards this turn. Wait, this turn is like actually sequenced so poorly, I feel like. Oh, okay, we are popping it, but we should have just, that should have been how we started the turn. We should have started the turn with pop to Dunsparce. If we draw into Lopunny, then the Hilda could have got us a Dunsparce. And then we could have got the Enriching if we really wanted to draw that many more cards. Yeah, this is just not a good sequence, but we did get everything we needed. Well, we need another air balloon, but, well, no, actually, I mean, we got everything we needed for right now, but we do need another air balloon at some point. They also should have looped it to Dunsparce before playing this Pokepad as well. Now they're debating going for a Dunsparce, but you want another Dunsparce, you don't have that. We should have started with Pop to Dunsparce, draw, then Hilda for Enriching, play Enriching, get another Dunsparce. Because right now we don't have, yeah, we're just like limiting our potential for draw power in the current hand. We could whiff. We could actually whiff here on the next turn, like with the chaining of attacks. All right, there we go. There's the first KO. Ooh, 2 to Dunsparce prize. That is not good. Wait, that makes their sequence even worse, though. That makes their sequence so much worse by not prioritizing the ability to be able to draw back into Pokemon. Okay, we see a Gwen here. Discard 2 Pokemon, draw 6. I mean, we should definitely be attacking this turn, and then it just kind of comes down to we get chained out from there. Prism over basic fire. Yeah, because they don't play any recovery anyways, and they play the Stunfisk. Azul fan meetup, NAIC/Bourbon Street. Nah. Who do you think wins? Jason Page or Jason Klaczynski in their primes? I have no idea who Jason Page is. Is Ghost Rip closer to United Wings or Night March? I mean, United Wings and Night March are like the same deck, so neither. Okay, Shuppet to the hand. If they're playing the Banette and the Shuppet, then they definitely play like a 4/4 of the green guy, right? There was no reason to play, I would assume anyways. You'd always play more of the green guy before you play any of Banette or Shuppet, right? Or am I trolling? Does Ghost feel more like Mad Party or United Wings? I mean, they're like the same deck, so neither. All right, there we go. 170 to the active. The Wally's already in the hand, but they don't have the air balloon. And they didn't maximize how many cards they could have seen last turn either. They could have seen like a lot more cards last turn. The missed sequence might actually really punish them here. We see at NAC and you're not busy. Is it cool to ask you to sign a playmat? Yeah, of course. Art Retreat, popped it on Sparse. Okay, I guess maybe the way they played it Okay, it means we don't have the enriching stuck for the hard retreat play. But we could have just seen so many more cards last turn. I still don't like this sequence. We could have seen so many more cards last turn. And set ourselves up better for this turn as well. Yeah, the way the sequence that was still off, I think. I was coming around on it a little bit, but I still think it's just bad. It's like, the chain is like already breaking. We have a Wally in hand, but we just have no way to make the deck flow. We just aren't... We had to just see more cards. We just need to see way more cards. And we could have seen way more cards. Does Zelmai's beat Tank Lop? I mean, they just have to whiff Wally. They have to whiff Wally one time, and then you just KO it. Well, they have to whiff one Wally early enough, because at some point they will just be able to, like, go down to one prize card, you KO me, and then I go second Lop and he win, but... Alright, Delmise is back. We got our Legacy Energy. Okay. That'll buy us a turn. Nice search for another Delmise, of course. I don't know why. The sequence last turn was kind of weird. They didn't put Prism Tower in play. Oh, maybe they don't want to give Prism Tower over. Yeah, I guess it would be a little bit annoying to give the opponent Prism Tower. Because I was curious why they Ultra Balled instead of Prism Towering to get to the 4. But I guess then you give your opponent Prism Tower, and that's suboptimal. There's the 8. They're not impressed. There's some thought. There's the Dunsparce cycle for 3. Is there a right to keep going for KOs on Duns, or should you just keep punching the Lop? You should keep punching the Lop. Because the Loppany player can just put all their Dunsparce back in the deck, and then you just probably don't have enough boss to ever do that as well. I mean, you could chase Duns while you can. I don't know. I guess it's a good question. Why are we Pokegearing? I'm confused. Didn't we just play Lily? Why the fuck did they just Pokegear there? Are we trying to maximize our odds of top decking something else, I guess? Maybe we just think we're going to be able to cycle that. Maybe. So we know we're not going to get... Well, no, we could get red carded at some point, though, right? Yeah, we could get special red carded. If we KO the bunny next turn, we get special red card, and then we just have less outs to supporters in the deck. I guess I feel like their thought process here is like, I don't want to draw into supporters next turn. I'm just going to Gwen next turn anyways. So I just want to stack the hand, and I'm always going to have enough supporters to do what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know about that, actually. That's interesting. There's a hard tree into the Dunsparce. I think we have the Wally already, so we do have the chain still going. Okay, we got the air balloon now as well, which is a big deal. So now if we can find the enriching energy again, which we currently don't have, we can continue we can chain with the enriching now. Which is the thing we have to find to get the full draw power going. Bro on the left is laughing, but is in pain for real. An Ultra Ball chain to the Dunsparce. Okay, maybe the plays they made early game. No. The sequencing was still off early game, but it's maybe not as bad as I thought it was, to be honest. Yeah, the Lopping definitely missequenced early game, but it's not as bad as I was making it out to be, I don't think. Still some mistakes. Still some mistakes for sure. Maybe he's going to dig for his red card next turn. True. Maybe that player on the left is going to be looking for the red card on the next turn or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm thinking why they sequence it that way, where they burn the Pokegears, because they don't want to top deck. They want to minimize the top deck odds of the supporter. And next turn, they're going to play both Pokegears anyways. And then try and maximize our odds of Gwen hitting something else. I don't know what the other thing else is, but that does seem to be the way they're playing it for sure. Ghost Veil on the left. Okay, there's a knockout. They do go down to 3. Right, it looks like they're thinking about playing boss for turn. You could boss the Dunsparce here. That doesn't seem unreasonable. Well, no, that does kind of seem unreasonable, because then on the Lopunny side, you just go... No, that doesn't seem very good. That actually doesn't seem very good at all. At first I was like, okay, maybe that is cooking. That does not seem like it is cooking at all. Ooh, I also don't see... I did see Kieran and Ursaluna, but that doesn't want to KO a Lopunny. Man, I don't know. I think this is just... I think it's my... Well, we have the Legacy Energy. Hold up. We do have Legacy Energy. I did not see a special red card in the deck, though, so I don't even know if they play it. Boss on Bench Bunny... Is this even a good... I don't even know if this is good. You just hard retreat back to the other bunny, and then... You don't care if that bunny gets bossed again, because your opponent is still 3 prize cards from... I mean, you'd prefer to Wally the active, but if you don't Wally the active, it's not that big of a deal, I feel like. The fact that they didn't play Gwen that turn and played boss instead definitely makes you question the Pokegear plays, I guess, still, a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's just super cooked at this point. There's the Wally in the hand. They have Wally and energy. That's all they need. Yeah, terrible matchup. Was always chalked. Never had an out. Very sad. Yeah. It's just, I think it's just over. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with anything here. You can maybe punch both Bunny, then use the Spiritomb to KO both. They don't play enough. I don't think they play enough Ghost Veils to use Spiritomb. Like, this deck isn't like the full Ghost Veil deck. It's like literally just Delmise and a couple goons. Like, you just play like, it's probably like 4 Banette. It's probably like 8 total. It's probably 4 Banette. No, it's probably like a 2. It's probably like a 2/4 Grass Skyline and then 4 Banette or something like that. It's like 8 Ghost Veil things. Like, all they do is like they get the Delmise and then that's it. And then that's all they do. And then they play like a little Grass Skyline so you can do the 40 spreads to set up Fezzes and Ogerpons. What? Okay. If they're gonna lose, this is how they lose for sure. Just just play the Wally. You can't lose if you play Wally. Well, now we could get red carded and then punched. Okay, oh yeah, if we're gonna lose, this is how we lose. Like, just literally play the Wally and punch and we can't lose, right? You could get red carded here and then punched and then whiff. And then you have like 1 less. Like, you have to get through the leg. You're not going to be able to boss around the Legacy Energy every turn, right? I guess maybe you could. Maybe they can just boss around Legacy Energy twice here. I guess that is what they're playing for, right? They're playing to boss around Legacy Energy twice here. That is what they're playing for. I don't think we're going to be able to do that for sure. Well, I don't know. Maybe they can. Maybe they can just boss. No, but if you get red carded, right? The Fear is red card. If we get red carded there, then all of a sudden not playing the Wally is really bad, and we have to go through the Legacy Energy. It's probably better just play around the special red card. The playing boss that turn is equal to playing Wally this turn, so just play Wally this turn. Because then playing the Wally plays around red card. I think I'm asking if dude, if they do not have a boss in hand, just promote Fan Rotom and boss KO the Dunsparce. They have to be asking if the Shred Attack goes through Legacy Energy. They shouldn't even be asking that for the play they made, though. The play they made... Nah. The boss on the Dunsparce. Okay, we did have the boss. It's like, we better have boss here. We better be threatening boss if we're gonna go for the first boss. If we play the first boss before we play a Wally, we better be threatening boss. Okay, there's the knockout. Into the Pokepad. The guy on the left is playing, I don't even know, what do you call the deck? It's like Turbo Delmise. Do we have a special red card? That is our win condition here, is special red card punch. We can win if we get special red card punch. There's the Gwen, drawing 6. Goodbye, Pat Rat. Fraud. Special red card, one time. No, special red card. We have Ursaluna, though, so we can tank a hit. We have Ursaluna, so we can tank a hit. I feel like we can't bench the Dunsparces here, though. We could, like, bench Ursaluna, hit for 170. Yeah, I feel like that's got to be a misplay to bench the Dunsparces, right? We had bench Ursaluna punch. Now we just lose to boss energy. Why would, or yeah, boss energy or boss the Dunspars. Like, if they're going the boss route, that means they're playing for boss. Yeah, this, I mean, you literally lose to Wally here anyways. Start with the Poke Gear. Lily. They have a Wally in hand. So they could go retreat to Fanordum, Wally, reattach, pass. They can't leave the bunny in the active here, though. Oh, they have the Abra. They have the Abra, so they can KO the active this turn. Okay, okay. Yeah, the Abra lets them cycle. Okay, sure. I mean, they're pretty close to just winning. The hand still doesn't have game in it, though. It's not over yet. We're not done yet. Knockout, Legacy Energy doesn't trigger. Push the Dunsparce. We can cycle here with the Dunsparces. I don't even know if you would special red card here, even if you have it, to be honest. Ball to work with now. Giving up 2... Oh, they shuffle the Dunsparce and Ursaluna. Oh, no, they have to use Ursaluna because they have to 2-KO with Ursaluna here. Oh, there's only a minute 40 left. Hold up. You gotta go. You gotta go. Can't be slow. Gotta go. I didn't even realize there was only a minute 40 left. Go, just pick a card. Who cares? Any card. Gotta get the Shuppet. Gotta get him involved. Is there even a red card? There's no red card, but the Lopunny player doesn't have game. Oh, they misplayed. They should have attached the energy active and put the air balloon on the active so they could cycle the Ursaluna. Top deck Battle Cage. I saw a Kieran in the deck. 1 minute left. They probably should have benched that bunny last turn. I don't know why they didn't bench a bunny last turn. I mean, they've made quite a few errors up to this point. Lily, no Wally. 40 seconds. This is the last turn of the game. Dude, don't even shuffle. Just pass. Retreat, pass. Retreat to Fanordum, pass. Pass. Yes. No way. He actually won. Energy Air Balloon retreat. Boss KO. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Dude. Oh my goodness. Oh. Why is he playing so fast? He's the one going second? Because he wants to win the match. He doesn't know if his opponent has game, but then he gets one more turn. He gets to win. It's either a double loss or your opponent wins or you win. You have to play fast. That's instinct. I cannot believe, dude. Oh my god.